The Czech Republic's armed forces have announced plans to bolster their personnel and weaponry resources by 2030. The objective of this strengthening is to heighten the nation's ability to protect itself and its NATO allies against land and air attacks, and to be able to launch a counteroffensive against a potential foe. What specific measures will the Czech military adopt to realize this goal? The Czech Republic plans to acquire tracked armored vehicles CV-90 for $2.7 billion. The purchase will involve the Czech defense industry, with at least 40% of the work being done by local companies. These infantry fighting vehicles have the latest technology for aiming, communication, and quick decision-making on the battlefield. The Bofors 40mm gun has an effective range of 4 kilometers. The project is expected to be completed by 2026, providing mechanized infantry with more powerful firepower, mobility, and better armor protection. The Czech Republic has some significant plans in the pipeline to update its military arsenal. Firstly, it intends to replace its existing TMCZ tanks with new ones between 2026 and 2028 to ensure better firepower, mobility, and armor protection. They've already donated some of the older tanks to Ukraine and purchased 15 used Leopard 2A4 tanks from Germany, with another 50 new Leopard 2A7+ tanks to be acquired. While they await the arrival of the new tanks, the older ones will be modernized and their resources extended. Secondly, the Czech Army plans to procure self-propelled cannon howitzers and heavy mobile mortars of 120mm caliber that meet NATO standards. The aim is to strengthen mechanized battalions and combat groups. Thirdly, they plan to acquire Titus armored vehicles for command, communication, control, and reconnaissance until 2026. These French-made vehicles, built on the Czech Tatra 6-wheel chassis, have high protection against mines and IEDs, and can accommodate a large amount of command, reconnaissance, and telecommunications equipment. Fourthly, the Czech Army aims to equip itself with light armored vehicles, SLAV and LAV CBRN, and 2 devices that detect radiological, chemical, and biological agents. These vehicles aim to protect the main forces from CBRN weapons and make the Czech Army interoperable with allied forces. Furthermore, the Czech Army aims to equip its soldiers with a modular ballistic protection system by 2025. The system includes a modular ballistic vest and helmet that can accommodate a large number of electronic devices and accessories. The main feature of the new system is 9J protection level 4. Finally, the Czech Army will modernize the Panzer 8-wheeled infantry fighting vehicles between 2025 and 2029. The goal of modernization is to increase armored protection, improve mobility and firepower, and upgrade the information and communication equipment. Most of the vehicles will have a remotely controlled weapon station with a 30mm cannon, optical sights for day and night, a coaxial machine gun, and 2 Spike LR anti-armor missiles. The Czech Army is set to bolster its military capabilities by acquiring new armored vehicles and assault vehicles. The 44th Light Armored Battalion, currently using Iveco LMV armored vehicles, is expected to receive new Panzer II armored vehicles. Meanwhile, the Czech Parachute Regiment will be equipped with new assault vehicles by 2024, replacing their current Land Rover Cayman vehicles. The purchase of 159 new vehicles is planned to improve the mobility of the Czech's airborne forces. In addition, the Czech Republic has bought 8 MMR mobile thread radars from Israel. While 5 radars will be integrated into NATO's air defense system, 3 radars will be deployed to protect vital locations in the Czech Republic. The MMR radar, part of Israel's Iron Dome system, is capable of detecting aircraft, cruise missiles, and mortar shells. The Czech government has also announced its plan to purchase 24 Lightning aircraft in a deal worth $6.7 billion, with the first aircraft expected in 2030. Until then, the Gripen J/CD aircraft will be leased from Sweden. The Czech Army also aims to replace their Mi-24-35 helicopters with 10 AH-1Z attack helicopters and 10 UH-1Y transport helicopters by the end of 2026. These helicopters will primarily support special forces and the ground army in transport operations. The Czech Republic has also purchased the Israeli Spider system for short-range anti-aircraft defense. 4 batteries, each with 4 launchers, will protect the most critical facilities in the country, with a range of up to 50 kilometers. A system with a more extended range of up to 80 kilometers may also be purchased. Finally, the Czech Republic plans to continuously enhance its cyber warfare capabilities, including units for information operations, to stay ahead in the ever-evolving landscape of modern warfare.